Hello everyone, I'm Master Austin and welcome back to Doki Doki Fruits of the Literature Club mod! Last time, we had some fun playing the game. I hung out with the girls from the club and we also confessed our feelings as yes. Monika confessed to us and it took a little bit of time, but we confessed back to we reciprocated her feelings. And now in this video, in this episode, we're seeing what's up ahead with the mods, seeing how things go from here. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, waking up this morning was as difficult as ever. Last night really kept me up late. I shut the exhaustion from my system and go into my living room. Monika texted me early this morning, before I even was awake to be exact. She thanked me for talking with her and coming by last night. I assured her it was fine, but to not let it happen again as I don't want to wish to waste my time. She sent a laughing emoji after realizing my sarcasm. With a couple of free hours ahead of me, I decided to get some schoolwork done that was assigned over the weekend. I drew my backpack and started some of the work across a nearby coffee table. While working on my algebra. Bro, algebra was interesting. I mean, I didn't hate it, but it was okay. I mean, I definitely hated Algebra 2. Algebra 2 was brutal. Algebra 2 was pain. I keep thinking back to Monika. Our discussion last night was rather serious, especially since she confessed her feelings to me. I just don't know what a man like me can give to a woman like Monika. Suddenly, an idea pops in my head that generates a great deal of inspiration. Smiling, I decided to finish the rest of my homework quickly. Wait, what? Wait, what? Eh? I like Monika's door, the sense of surprise still welling up in my step. Austin, what are you doing here? Don't think much of it. I came to check on you. Oh, did you? That makes me feel good. I revealed from behind my back a bouquet of flowers. Oh, Austin, flowers for me? Don't think too much of it. I've been taught in life that if I am checking up on a girl, to at least bring her flowers. Monika blushes and looks away for a moment. She eventually accepts the flowers, smelling them while smiling. They smell amazing, Austin. You're so sweet. Whatever you say, woman. How are you feeling? I'm doing great. Feel a lot better after last night. I'm glad to hear. Are you busy right now? Not really. Why? Are the other girls still here? Well, Natsuki and Yuri went home already. Sayori is still asleep. So it's just the both of us. Monika's eyes are fixed on the bouquet of colorful flowers in her hands. The blush on her face looks as if it has stained. I don't know much time since I have to go run a few errands today, but as I said, I just wanted to check on you. And since you're doing well, I will be leaving now. Oh, so soon? Will you be free later? Depends on how long it takes me to finish. Alright, well, thank you for coming to see me. It means a lot. Yeah. See ya, Monika. Bye. Turning my back to her, I start walking home. Monika looks back down at the flowers and returns to her house smiling. Okay, that was interesting. Very nice of us. I had not expected whatsoever. But honestly, today, these videos are I always say this, but these videos are unhinged. I always go off on these tangents, but I don't care. That's why nobody watches this far. So, little update. I recorded Hollow Knight's Silk Song today. I recorded Silk Song with the 5th episode. I also returned to Hollow Knight on my own file. Yes. I actually did go back on Hollow Knight. I went back on my own personal file. I went back on my own file on Hollow Knight. I just played through the game and I wanted to return to it, and I played Hollow Knight again on my own file. And those soul guys, those soul twisters, those guys are very annoying, but I took them down. I took down the soul master, got myself a new ability, and now I'm ready to explore more of Hollow Knight. So yeah, I finally got past those guys. I think I know how to get past them permanently now. But anyway, yeah, I played Hollow Knight. I wanted to return to the game. I mean, I've been playing Silk Song and maybe want to return to the original Hollow Knight. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Monika. You look really cheerful this morning. Not that you don't normally do. Oh, do I? I guess I didn't notice.
Must you two be so loud? It's like 7 in the morning.
I guess I'm not surprised you're up, Natsuki. You said you can sleep through almost anything. Wish I could do that. So, Monika, how was your night? You were there, what do you mean? I saw Austin carry you to your room last night. Ah, that.
Oh, that's right, I saw you and him getting pretty close before the movie ended.
Did you tell him about your feelings?
Yeah, come on, tell us.
Yeah. What did he say?
Did he reject your feelings? That rude, ignorant...
Wait.
That rude, ignorant, inconsiderate son of a
Natsuki's getting pissed off over here. No, he didn't reject me, Natsuki.
Then what did he do?
Well, he reciprocated. And that's what happened.
What are you laughing about, Yuri?
He says to me like Austin was scared to answer. Scared to answer? Do you really think so?
Now that she mentions it, it does sound like it. But Austin doesn't really look like the guy who would be scared of a simple question.
Monika, He just told me he doesn't have much experience with girls, so maybe your 30 isn't far off, Yuri.
Good morning, everyone.
Here's Sayori. Oh, and now we're back at our place. Okay. I lean back against the wall and relax my body, the exhaustion slowly overcoming me. My muscles scream me to stop moving. It's definitely been quite a while since I was this sore and tired. But from my usual recovery routine, I challenged myself a little too intensely this time. Did you now? Did you now? But I didn't endure the pain. I mean, if the situation comes down to it and I have no other choice, I'll have to endure whatever pain I am feeling to reach my objective. Sigh. My phone buzzes. It's a text message from Monika. Hey, how are you doing, Austin? I just got home. What about you? I can't sleep. She sure is using a lot of emojis than normal. That sucks. A little. I've been thinking about yesterday. Why is that? Well, when I kind of confessed to you, I went out of my comfort zone, but I think it was for the best, right? Honestly, I don't have much experience with anyone confessing their feelings to me, so I can't say much. I see. Well, I still think it was a good thing to get off my chest. Probably. Oh, the letters you gave me earlier were beautiful. I've been sitting in a vase in my bedroom. Wait, like on top of your bedroom, like on the roof on top of your bedroom? Okay, I can't help but make fun of it, okay? I mean, I love the mod. I love this game. Props to the writer who put this together. Huge props to them. Huge props. I gotta make fun of it, okay? It's me showing my love towards the mod. Not hate. No hate towards the artists, okay? No hate towards these people. Like, this is my way of just giving it humor, showing my love for the mod. I'm glad you liked them. I got them from a special place a little out of town. Oh man, that was taking you a long time. I'm sorry. Don't be. I did it on my own accord. Well, I appreciate it. Texting Monika helps ease my tense muscles a bit. Before I know it, I feel so exhausted I can no longer keep my eyes open. Oh boy. Let me guess, he's texting until he falls asleep. What a mysterious place at 15 o'clock. So at 3? Shoot up here, Austin. Dude. Dude, this music, dude. I love Doki Doki music. Dude, I love Doki Doki music. Thank you. Dude, it's so good. So good. I love it. And what the hell did she need me for again? Beats me. The man shrugs his shoulders. This better be good. There's the toughest stairwell to open the metallic door. This must be a flashback, right? This must be a flashback. Let's up under the sunny and empty rooftop. A woman turns to face me, smiling after realizing who I was. What the hell do you need me for, woman? Hi, Izuki. Sorry about you. I was just bored up here all alone. Then why are you up here alone? I'm not. Now that you're here. Ugh, you're unbelievably difficult. What do you want? Stay up here with me for a bit. I don't have all day. Really shouldn't work as much as you do. Do you understand why I work that much? Well, yeah, to keep me safe. Bingo. The fact that you know that and still have the nerve to ask me that question is quite insulting. But nothing bad has happened, so why do you stress yourself unnecessarily? Look, I'm fine. I'll be okay as long as you are with me. Izuki looks up and down herself and then back into my eyes. This woman has been nothing but a handful ever since I was assigned to her, but at least she's lively unlike others. Sure, nothing has happened yet because of me. Doesn't mean I can afford to sit around and joke with you 24/7. The least you can do is try. We've been together for a few months now. I mean it when I say the least you can do is try. Women don't say things like that. People are gonna get the wrong impression and think we're dating. Right, sorry. Anyway, what are you even doing up here? Normally you're in your room on the phone with one of the thousands of friends you have doing something god-awful like practicing your singing or dancing. I feel like I need a little break from all of that and just relax in the fresh air. Wait, my singing and dancing isn't god-awful? Maybe there are very many people who lust after you, but let's say this, that isn't my song and dance. You know, I'd be more upset at you if that joke wasn't cleverly applied. Izuki's leaning against the chain link fence that borders the roof. I walk next to her and join. The beach that you can see from the roof fills the air with a salty undertone, but it isn't overbearing in the slightest. In fact, it complements everything. Izuki's hair flows gently in the breeze as her eyes take mental pictures of the captivating beauty. So, I was thinking, how long are you going to stay with me, Austin? Why do you ask? Just curious, that's all. I'm sure eventually you'll be rid of me. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I like it the way it is. What? You can't possibly tell me you like things the way they are. There's a reason I'm even here with you, you know. I know, I wish we could have met with much more pleasant circumstances. But you know what, I'm still happy with how things are. Whatever you say. Natsuki scoots closer to me and wraps her arms around my shoulders in a poor attempt to hug me. What the hell are you doing, woman? I'm hugging you, silly. Oh? You're not wearing your... No, I'm not. I don't see anything happening today, let alone on this rooftop. But that reminds me, your father said we're traveling again tomorrow morning. Sigh, I just want a little break. Each day you're not performing should be one. It isn't that easy, Austin. What about you? Each day you're not protecting me should... A break for you? Touche. Come on, join me for lunch. Yes, we're joining Azuki for lunch now. Now 3:11. No, not military time this time. Wait, it's 3 in the morning? Jesus. Ugh. I turn over and face my wall. Realizing that my throat is completely dry, I get up and head to the kitchen to get some water. I really wish I could forget that part of my life, but I can never forget her. The more I think about it, the more I see the similarities between Monika and Azuki. It's almost uncanny at times. Their way of thinking, their confidence, their eyes. Downing a few glasses of water, I return to my bed. I have school tomorrow. At least that'll help me forget this. But you know what? I'm so happy with how things are. Through everything, you still were able to say you were happy. Maybe I can take a page or two from your book, Azuki. Interesting. Probably gonna see Sayori at the lockers now. Let's see. Lunch period has begun. As for my first half of the day, textbooks away and retrieve, the second Sayori comes up and waves. Hi, Austin. Yo, Sayori, what do you need? I was wondering if we could eat lunch together today. Feeling lonely again? No, you're probably the one feeling lonely today. Sayori sticks out her tongue. Unlike someone, I'm quite alright alone. But sure, I'll eat with you today, Sayori. Yay! Oh! Do you mind if we eat in the classroom today instead of the lunchroom? Why? No reason. I'm going in the lunchroom. If you want to go eat in the classroom, then go on ahead. You said you'd eat with me. In the lunchroom. Please? No. So she shifts inside of her shoes as she's hiding something. Will you just spit it out? What the hell's bothering you so much? It's... Oh no. Oh god. What's happening now? What's going on? What is it? Bullying. Fun situation. Yeah, bullying is never a good thing. Like, bullying sucks. I went through it for like 5 years straight, pretty much. So, well, 4 or so. There are these girls in there and they are really mean to me. They're mean? Well, people are mean, Sayori. You'll need to suck it up. Sarah pouts and looks at me like she's a scared puppy. Whatever those girls are doing, Sarah really has her adamant on avoiding them. And to see this coming from an eccentrically bubbly girl kind of irritates me. Fine, I will eat with you in the classroom. But seriously, don't expect this to be on a daily basis either. Really? Yes, but you need to do me a favor in return. What is it, Austin? Show me who those girls are. What? No, I can't. Why? Because if you say something, the girls will be mean to you too. And I don't want that. And anything that some bitchy high school chicks say won't bother me, I assure you. I've heard much worse than what they can say. Sayori hesitantly guides me to the lunchroom and points to a group of girls at one of the benches. I study the girls carefully and then depart to an empty classroom with Sayori. Sayori returns to her cheerful self when we sit down at 2 desks together, but I tell she still has that underlying sense of sadness because of the bullies. How could someone bully Sayori? I mean, I haven't necessarily been nice to her, but not to the point where I'm bullying her. I'll get on my tray of food, beef stew with potatoes. Here's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with animal crackers and a strawberry milk carton. As I begin to consume my melodramatic meal, I ask Sayori a burning question. Sayori, something's been on my mind since you told me about those girls. What were they doing to you? Do I have to tell? I'm not forcing you, but yes, I would appreciate it if you told me. What do you plan to do? Don't worry about it, Sayori. I'm just curious to see why anyone would think to bully you. What does that mean? From what I've observed, you are liked by pretty much everyone in the school, but these girls specifically have some vendetta with you. I can tell you, but you can laugh for being a meanie. I'm being completely serious right now. We were in gym class and I was changing back into my uniform, and they saw me naked and made fun of my... She looks down her chest and adjusts her blazer to cover her breasts. They're saying that I wasn't big, and I should be ashamed of myself, and I shouldn't act happy all the time and just be normal, which I am normal. Quite the contrary, but please continue. Then they started laughing at me and they took my change of clothes and made fun of my undergarments. It made me really sad. I want to run home and cry. I think I've heard all I needed. What are you going to do? Are you going to be like some bad guy and capture those evil vixens? No. Am I some joke to you? I thought it was funny. As I said, don't worry about it. Let's just eat our lunch, okay? Okay. The nerve of Sayori to compare me to some fictional superhero. Albeit, it was rather clever of her, but I'm no master or cave superhero hiding in the shadows for evildoers. I'm something much different than what fantasy can conjure up. I'm just human. Sayori ate our lunches with occasional small talk until we're done. Okay, in the club room, the girls are already at their desks ready to start the week. Last one again, eh? Well, almost. All of us but Natsuki's here. Where is she? Can't say I know. She called out of school today. Alright. So what is on the itinerary? I think we could take it kind of easy on our events today since Natsuki's gone. I know she'd be pretty upset if we had fun without her.
Yeah.
So with that said, why don't we all sit down to catch up for a while and maybe read? Anything productive and relative to literature is sure to be fun if we all partake in it. Monika's voice emanates around the cluster with electrifying excitement.
Oh, I have an idea.
What is it, Sayori?
Why don't we all tell stories?
Stories? What a fantastic idea, Sayori. What type of stories? I need to keep an eye on who's talking so I don't make some voices. How about ones that have an exceptional plot and eccentric characters? Ooh, not a bad idea. Maybe we can all come up with our own stories. True. Fair. Okay. This could be a little amusing. Alright, let's do it. I'll give us all a few minutes to think. I'm curious to see what kind of story Monika creates. Probably something intricate and well thought out. Well, nevertheless, I may as well start thinking too. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay, everyone, I think we all have had ample time to think of stories. Does anyone need any more time? Sayori and Yuri shake their heads. I'm fine. So who goes first?
Oh, me.
Sayori stands up and begins to tell her story, giggling constantly at the start. God, I tried to talk, but my voice just didn't let me. Oh my god.
So there was once this girl named, Sayori. Or Zoe.
She was a happy and fun girl who was walking through her favorite park one day. She just got to having fun with her friends at her reading club, but before stopping home, she went on a nice walk. She hummed and skipped around until she heard a noise in the bushes. It was a little rabbit who was hopping out on the sidewalk. Zoe saw the rabbit and fell in love with it. She knelt down and called for the rabbit to come towards her, and it did. Zoe and the rabbit became the best of friends, that is, until... Growl. A noise came from the bushes. What? A large hairy what in the world? I'm gonna eat you. What in the world? Oh my god. She's calling him the monster. Oh my god. Sayori. Wait. Sayori. Was I supposed to be the monster? Sorry, giggles and sits down. Oh my god, Sayori. Sayori, come on now. Cher was walking through a decrepit abandoned house. She'd been running for a long time now and was getting tired. The man pursuing her, growing ever so close. Cher was scared, but she didn't know what to do. The man just appeared out of nowhere, almost as if he was a ghost himself. The torn and rotted wood of the corridor she traversed was barely able to conceal and mute her movements. She pleaded with her God that he would not find her. Her very worst fear would come true if he did. I'll hide near for now. She quietly crawled into a moderately sized wooden cabinet and kept completely silent. Okay. Oh my god. They're all writing stories where he is the main bad guy. Oh my god. His steps got closer and closer, so close she could hear him playing with a knife in his hands. This man had been notorious for searching for younger girls to mutilate. It was an urban legend. Cher was determined to not be afraid of anything, so she had come to the forest outside town to prove the legend a myth. But shortly after arriving, her friends that accompanied went missing one by one, until only she was left. Then she started to be chased by a knife-wielding maniac who made it their will to hurt her. Found you! Cher felt her hair being pulled before she was dragged out of her safe place. His blackened eyes and shaggy hair were the very foul things she saw. Her ears were filled with evil and lifeless cackle. Very... How do you even pronounce that word? Macabre? Macabre? I don't know. Okay, I guess I will go next. Let me guess, she's gonna write like a love story about her and Kane. Erika was a 19-year-old girl who was avidly reading in her room. She was totally bored after her incredibly uneventful day. Eventually, she got really tired and closed her eyes. But she was woken up by someone calling her name. Erika, in here, Erika. All of a sudden, Erika felt something grab her and pull her towards her book. Oh? After crashing into a seamlessly non-existent ground, she looked around and felt someone stand by her side. Erika, come on, let's go on an adventure. What? Let's go on an adventure. The charming voice materialized into the image of a prince. He stood there next to her and took her hand. Just then Erica felt everything in her life was complete. The pressure to his castle, his friends, and several intriguing beasts she had never seen before. What in the world? She saw him put on her diamond and emerald crown. Then Erica felt her legs fall asleep, which ripped her from her dream. Realizing that harsh reality, she sighed and closed the book. Don't you worry, my prince, I will return soon. What? Oh my god. They're all writing stories about him. A romantic. I really enjoyed that, Monika. These girls think I'm some type of joke. What the hell? The two of them, I'm some evil and demented monster, and the other, I'm some perfect prince. What a handful these girls are. Well, I guess it's my turn now. Curious what he wrote. The boat skids across the water as we begin to reach the beach. All of our eyes set on one thing. The darkness of the night conceals what makes it easier for us to approach. Also, be there in 45 seconds. Copy. I go, okay. Okay, yeah, so his is more mysterious and everything, because you know how the girls make it more lighthearted while he makes it more serious and everything. Okay, it's very interesting. Though we excited with the shore and always depart from it. Remaining low to the ground, we see to the foliage that encompasses the beach. Keeping my eyes focused in front of me and my ears open, I make my advance with my partner. We remain completely silent in all communications with the other teams. The very faint sounds of our steps in the sand remind me of where I am. Diving against the false something we anticipated and relied on. The rain in the ocean will help mask our movements and conceal our sound. Yeah, okay. Also, there's going to be a heavier than normal storm, which is why we made our approach tonight. Short rock path reveals our target. Yeah, well, yeah. I guess you could say this writing, his story he made, is kind of similar to what his actual job is, I imagine at least. So they're still on and seems somewhat lively. Doesn't matter we have our mission, we'll complete it no matter what. Getting close to the building, I slow down and listen to the people inside. I wait to my partner behind me that we found our target. He gets closer and places a small device under the folding of the building. I move around to the back of the building near the door and do the same. I take my position to the left side of this. Bro, this is like Call of Duty or something. This is like Call of Duty and you're about to go in and murder everyone. My partner takes the right. We look at each other and quietly try the knob. It's locked. I move to the lock and begin to inspect what type of mechanism it uses. After figuring it out, I grab my multi-tool and insert it into the lock. Click. I gently open the door and move into the house. My partner remains behind it, cover my leave. Writing my commissioned M9A1, I move silently across the marble flooring. The dark room ends in another door that my target sleeps behind. This man is evil. He orchestrated the cold-blooded murders of many innocent people. He's been able to elude us for a short time, or so we thought. We've known about his residence for a very long time now. We just never had ample opportunity to strike. During my briefing earlier in the night, when I found out about this, I swear to God I smiled. Something rare during these times. I move across the hall, avoiding any lights and human contact. I that's not for his bedroom. It's unlocked. Opening the door and closing it gently and silently behind me, I approach him. The man is fast asleep in his bed. I was originally curious about how he could sleep at a time like this, but he seems to have very good sound dampening material in the walls. I can barely hear the people in the other room. But that also works out for me. I take no more time to think or reflect. Jesus. Alright, let's go. Jesus. I feel like I already know what the girl's reaction is going to be. The girl's going to be like, what in the world? How was that? What? Did you come up with all that in the short time we had? Well, no. That's a story one of my old classmates told at school a lot. There's more to it, but a lot of it is just filler, and I kind of just cut to the good part. I'm impressed. You told it very well. I was on the edge of my seat. And Sayori just... Sayori?
He killed the man.
Yes, Sayori.
That's mean.
Were you always this dense?
Sorry, it was a good story. I just didn't fit the killing part.
What did you expect?
I don't know, maybe a tickle?
You're so innocent. I opened her mouth and rubbed my knuckles against her scalp.
Ow! You're messing my hair.
Not like we care. Alright, so now we're done with our stories. We should get ready to pack up. Checking my watch, we've spent over an hour in the club just telling stories. Wow. Time flew fast. Wow. The girls began to pack up their stuff. Flinging my bag over my shoulder, Monika glances at me from her desk. Yo, Monika. Hi. Pretty relaxed day, huh? If you say so. It was a nice change from reading poems every day to just telling little stories. Did you like mine? But that's the cliche image of me as a perfect prince. It wasn't bad. I expected something longer from you, though. That was a really short story. I know, but something kept distracting me. Monika blushes slightly and stares into my eyes. Do you need someone to walk home with? What about Sayori? If you look, I turn around to face an empty club room. She already left. Then she already left to walk home with you. Let's go. So romantic. Oh, and this song again. Yes, this music again. It's so good. Monika turned down a narrow street that leads to her house. She happily strides by my side. When it comes to herself as we walk. What's that? Oh, nothing. Just a song I'm thinking of. I should play that on the piano. I was thinking about it actually. Oh, look, it's Monika. So Monika's friends start dashing towards us. Oh, hi, Molly. Walking up with your boyfriend? No. We aren't dating. You two make such a cute couple. How was that? Well, she's super smart and super extracurricular, and she's gorgeous. You're also pretty smart and athletic. And you're also pretty hot, too. I haven't heard that you were filling in for one of the varsity soccer players recently. I was, only temporarily, though. Aren't dating yet. Molly, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. Why? She looks up into my eyes. I was just curious about why a pretty girl like yourself wasn't taken. Austin? Oh, I lean close to Molly's ear. It's because you don't know how true relationships work. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Bro hit her with the burn. Phew. I witnessed Monika wrap an arm around her waist. You're correct. Monika's smart, sugar, and gorgeous. But being characteristic traits of a similar nature does not make us compatible. It's personality that makes us compatible. True. Aren't you dating? Monika confessed to me, and I... So you rejected her? I didn't reject her. Then again, I don't believe personal affairs such as that need to be discussed with third parties like yourself. Two other girls with mighty giggles, they watch me tighten my arm around Monika. Yeah. Anyway, girls, we're gonna get going now. Take care. Monika grabs my arm and starts to pull me down the street gently. You alright, Monika? I'm fine. Monika looks as if she's holding back some emotion. I stop myself causing her to stop as well. Look at me. I prefer someone who was talking to me, made actual contact, and didn't hide. Okay, I did read that right. Okay. I know exactly what is bothering you. It's your feelings. I understand you look around and see couples having fun together and being romantic, and you look at yourself and think of me. It probably wouldn't be as bad either if your friends didn't constantly badger you about your feelings. That's why I took a stand for you. You didn't need to do that, though. You say yourself, we aren't dating. Yeah, I did. As all this time, I haven't really understood how it was to be a boyfriend or an intimate relationship with someone. But that was then, and this is now. I've done a lot of things in the past few days, and I think it's time to be the man that actually would have wanted me to be. Monika, can I ask you a question? Of course. I take a deep inhale in and then exhale. Would you be my girlfriend? Monika's completely speechless. Oh damn. Oh sheesh. I don't know why I'm making this the thumbnail, I don't know why. But I internally chuckled, realizing this is a huge shock to her all of a sudden. Yes, I will. Monika wraps her arms around me and lets out a few more tears. Alright, you're gonna break my neck if you squeeze me any tighter. Sorry. Monika releases me and smiles. We're almost to your house, come on, let's go. We both begin walking again. Monika anxiously wraps her left arm around my right. Oh, so much about sticking around for a bit after we get to my house? I was wondering if we could go out somewhere? Where to? I know a really good coffee shop just downtown. Yeah, I guess I can kill some time. Great. Oh. Don't tell me the coffee shop's gonna be the cafe that plays that music. If it plays that music, bro, we're set. After 5 minutes of walking in a rather comforting silence, we arrive at Monika's house. She informs me she's gonna take a shower and change her clothes, so I decide to wait in the living room. But I get curious, start to walk around to look at her family photos on the walls. I grab a frame off the wall and examine it. It's a picture of a younger Monika riding a horse. I won't lie, she looks cute. Her eyes were just as emerald then as they are now. Carefully placing the frame back on the wall, I return to the living room and sit down. After a few minutes, I hear Monika coming down her hallway. Monika? Hey, sorry to come out here like this. Can you do me a favor? What is it? I bought a new body wash and I forgot to bring it into my shower with me. It's in the kitchen on the counter. Can you grab it for me? Sure. I stand up and walk over to her kitchen, noticing a plastic bag on her counter. She's wearing a towel. Okay. I decide to grab a bright blue bell body wash and carefully walk it towards Monika. Here you go. Thank you so much. I'll be right out. Alright. Honestly, I don't know what to do for the thumbnail. I don't know what to use for the thumbnail at this point. I'm just gonna use whatever I find interesting. I'm just gonna use whatever I think is a quote-unquote good use. Good thumbnail, I guess. Monika turns away and walks back into the hallway. Monika a towel. Wow. Alright, enough of the distraction. I pull out my GP phone and start to browse for a bit until Monika finishes getting ready. He's like, Monika in a towel. Ooh la la. Okay, I'm all finished. It's about damn time. I had to make myself look extra good this time. Why? Because I'm your girlfriend, silly. I don't think it was warranted enough for you to take any extra measures. You look pretty pristine each time I see you anyway. Shall we go? Yup. Monika and I start to walk down an emptier than expected sidewalk towards downtown. She does look beautiful in her outfit. I can't place my finger on it, but ever since she became my girlfriend, I see her differently. I continue my thoughts while walking casually next to Monika, but something rips me from the inner depths of my conscious. There she is! A black sedan with tinted windows starts to drive up to us. Wait, what? The black passenger window is rolled down and a man reaches out of it with a handgun. What the hell? Thinking quickly as he aims the weapon at Monika, interrupts this line of sight between him and Monika. What's going? Get down, Monika! I hover to the ground next to some newspaper machines in an effort to create cover. What the hell? What's happening, bro? What the hell is this? Next, I throw myself onto her as a shield. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, no. This can't be good. I hear a voice calling out to me. My side feels warm and damp. Probably because you were shot. Where am I? The voice calls out to me once again. But I can't distinguish who it is or what it is saying. All of a sudden, I feel a sensation on my left side around my ribcage. At least I think my ribcage. Pins and needles slowly cover my body, quickly turning into solid material. I'm lying on the ground. My head rests against the pavement face first.
Austin?
I can barely hear Monika. She sits crouched above me, tears pouring from her eyes. All I can clearly hear is the sound of my heartbeat. The sound of my body desperately trying to keep the blood flowing. Austin, please, wake up. Trying as hard as I can to regain control of my arms, I manage to push myself off the ground a few inches. My right side follows the commands my brain sends to it fine, but my left side lags a bit. Ignoring all the sudden pain that starts to overwhelm me, I roll my weight on my side so I can lie onto my back. Austin, can you hear me? Monika is saying something. I need to try to hear what she is saying. My mind refuses to focus on her voice. Trying my normal stress reduction exercise mentally, I managed to calm my heart rate and focus a bit more. Monika? You can hear me. Oh, thank God. Taking control of my body once more, I start to realize where I truly am. The pain in my side. Did I? I try to use my head up to see what exactly is causing my pain. When I look down, my fears are confirmed. I am bleeding profusely out of my left side around my kidney. Monika gets a piece of cloth that looks to have been ripped in her hands. Those hands are pressed against the hole in my body. Monika, apply more pressure. I'm still bleeding. Of course. How do you feel? It hurts. Monika starts to suck air in and out of her mouth desperately. She's on the verge of breaking down completely. I try to find ways to comfort her, but none come to mind. I think it just makes everything hurt worse. I just lie back and let Monika continue to hold my wound shut. All those sirens I hear? I can't tell. My heartbeat slows even more. What is real? What isn't real? Oh, jeez. I feel as if everything in my mind is cloudly, prickly, and fake. Is Monika even here with me right now? Wait, why am I being surrounded by people? Get away from me. The men don't seem to listen to me because next thing I know, I'm being lifted on something and put into a car. Wait. Before those are close, I look and reach out to Monika. People around me visibly argue with each other, then Monika steps in the car with us. I can't see much of where she is, but I feel her hand around mine. Dizziness starts to overtake me. I'm losing consciousness. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, bro gets shot out of nowhere? What is this? What is this, GTA? Bruh.
We're going from that to this.
What is that transition, game? What is that transition? We're going from us getting shot to a cheery memory? Really? Really? Is this really the right timing? Is this really the right timing, game? I don't think it's the right timing. That's wild. That's actually wild. That's where you're bucking us. Interesting. I'm really walking over into the window. I peer out and serve at the vantage point I was given. Were the locks tested? As far as I know, yes. So looking around the window, I peer out to the side and look at the rooftops I'm above. What's the mechanism is mine? Just normal, not anything fancy. So you skimped out on me. Nice. Seeing frustration, I turn around and face the older gentleman before me. What type of light does Natsuki have? The same as yours. Unacceptable. Change it. What to? HYT chain key. What is that? Have a grab my boxes and I'll show you. Damn. Opening one of the boxes as another few men bring in a mattress, I show them in a metallic lock. This lock is a rare deadbolt and knob mechanism that has been modified to be more efficient. It uses a key that is more so a chain than a piece of metal. Why is that? Easy, it can't be picked. Only 3 people will have the key to Izuki's room. Izuki, her father, and myself. Anyone else is prohibited from handling the keys at any time. I see. You assume they're taking this seriously. For safety is my priority. It may seem like much, but if it wasn't needed, I wouldn't have been assigned this. Well, Central Branch did say you were the best. I'll hold the lock and gently shake it towards him. This is to be installed immediately. I understand. I will call the locksmith and have... I raise my hand up to interrupt him. I will install this lock myself. Anyone else can sabotage it or copy the grooves of the pins. Oh, alright. I'll go inform Natsuki you plan to perform maintenance on her room. Thank you. I'm gonna finish setting up my post here and then I'll be there. Interesting. Setting up that lock took me about an hour. They're probably one of my least favorite locks in terms of ease of use. Especially since only 3 keys have been made. But they work, and they work well. A master locksmith could have spent hours consecutively trying to pick this lock and have no luck. However, this lock has been specially modified for situations like this. If I ever lose the key or were compromised, I have a fallback plan to get inside. Actually, always told me to have a plan, no matter what. Eventually, after I installed the lock, Natsuki came home and started to ask questions about it. I wasn't in the mood to humor her little prods at over-worrying. I just told her to live with it and went back to my room to set up. Damn. Just damn. So, okay. Ask questions. Oh my god. This bed isn't half bad. It's comfortable, but not too soft. I'm able to comfortably lean against the wall and read my book. 30 minutes until the new year. Natsuki's in her room for the night. And everything is calm. At least until the fireworks. I don't expect anyone to mass gunfire over the sound of the fireworks, but I still have to be concerned. Anything can happen. My training is to be prepared if and when anything happens. A quiet knocking on my distracts me from my thoughts. Gently placing the book down on the bed to my left, I stand up and walk towards the door. Yo. Hey. What do you want? I come and talk to you about something. Is that okay? I guess. I move aside from the door and walk to the bed. Natsuki closes the door behind her and sits right beside me. I sit silence and wait for her to talk, but she doesn't. Talk. Remember how I kind of gave you a hard time about the lock earlier? Yup. You followed me for like 20 minutes straight. Damn, 20 minutes? Jesus, that's persistence. That's persistence right there. Yeah, sorry about that. It's whether you're always doing so many unnecessary things for me. It's my job to do those things. If I don't, you get hurt. I fail. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. No one has ever gone through the lengths you have for me before. Is that a fact? Then I guess the majority of the boys you prowl around with don't know shit about how to treat a lady. Hell, even I don't at times. Clearly. I mean, he's literally said it. He's literally said he has never had an intimate relationship, so... I mean, sometimes you are an ass. Remember what you told me you were raised like this ever since you were younger, right? Correct. Ever since I was taken from my bastard of a father, I was raised to be a completely different person. Pieces eventually just fell into place after a while. Oh, I'm glad I did. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have ever met. And I might have some jackass as my guard. You still technically have one. Shut up. You're special to me. And for the record, you totally aren't a jackass. Good, you make me a little dense at times. The hell do you mean dense, woman? You don't pick up cues a girl gives you. And? It's actually really cute at times. Kinda like how you've never had a girlfriend before. What did you say, punk? Natsuki giggles and gently hits my arm. But ultimately, I'm really glad to have you. Sigh. You know, if I didn't care about you, I would have dropped this damn assignment during my renewal date, alright? When was that? Last month. It was fully my choice, too. So you're stuck with me for a little while longer. Yay! Natsuki squeals and wraps her arms around me. Normally I would have shoved her off of me and started berating her, but right now I will allow it. It's also become a habit for her to randomly do it. As long as it's just us, that is. If we're in public and I'm focused, I won't let the woman lay a damn finger on me. But when we're alone, she does get all touchy-feely. She just hugs me randomly and always stays close to me. But on the way, I would be one protecting her. I try to lie to myself and say that I don't care about Natsuki. That way, if anything happens to her, I won't be as emotionally attached. When I lie to myself, that is exactly what it is. It's a lie. I care about Natsuki. And if she and I weren't in this position, I wouldn't have as many reservations as I have now. Natsuki releases me from her hug and stares at me, her sparkling eyes being the only things I can focus on. The smell of her perfume gently fills the air. Damn it, why should you make me feel like this? Austin? Yeah, there are things a woman says and does to indicate to a man that she loves him, which can be giving her body and soul to them. I'm not dense as Zuki says, I just ignore the cues girls give me, but it's been getting increasingly harder to ignore Zuki when she does this. And tonight, it's on a whole other level. This isn't something I can ignore. I wouldn't mind spending the night with her. Maybe it's a sign that, after all, I can be happy. Natsuki, I'd love to. Thank you. Natsuki takes off her jacket and drops it onto the floor. We both lean in and are lit. Oh. Damn. Okay. I look to take the So losing our clothes. Jesus. Both of us reached the culmination of our lovemaking. What the hell? The roar was the fireworks and mask our noises and help bring in the new. Bro. Okay. Huh. No wonder he said Monika reminds him so much of his. Okay, so he made love with her. Natsuki fastly beside me. I lean up and check outside from the window. The fireworks have begun to die down. It isn't long before the rest of the land goes silent and rests. But as of now, it is my time to rest. Getting back into the blankets, Natsuki, I rest my head against my pillow and close my eyes. Wow. That was unexpected, to say the least. That was definitely unexpected. Ma'am? What is it? You have an important page. I'm kind of busy, don't you think? Can it wait? I'm afraid not. It's about 4219 health status. What? What do you mean health status? What, were we given a number code? Jesus Christ. Also, what the hell have you got yourself into now? Miyuki, please ready my car and a coffee. Of course, ma'am. Huh. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Austin, oh my god. Monika? Huh? Oh, you're Austin's guardian, right? Yes, where is he? He's in the hall. They won't let me in. Jesus, Monika's just covered in blood. Jeez. You have a lot of blood on you. What exactly happened? Here, take a seat and I'll tell you. Damn. So completely random? I see. How many times was he shot? I don't know. There was a lot of blood on his side. And I tried to put pressure on it to stop it from bleeding. Afterwards, more I could do to help him. I've treated everything you could. Give me a minute. I'm going to check on him. Jesus Christ, Austin. I better not see what I fear. Oh boy. Hopefully we're not dead. If we're dead, I guess we're dead, I guess we're just have to go to a different route, go through a different route, and hang out with a different girl. Opening the window, I'm surrounded by an atmosphere that sends a chill down my spine. The heart rate monitor rhythmically beeping across the room alerts me to Austin's bed. I hesitantly walk towards the curtain that blocks the view and move it. Oh my god. Austin's in the bed, head off to the side, bloodstained, onto the hospital gown he's wearing. Wrapping a hand around my mouth to cover my gasp, I turn away. Damn, am I that ugly? What? Austin lifts his head off the pillow and looks towards me. The whites of his eyes are barely visible. They are bloodshot. You look all dressed up. Was my death really that much of an occasion? Don't say that. God, not right now. Turn my head away from Austin and stop the stinging in my eyes from turning into tears. Where's Monika? She's outside. I'll bring her in as soon as she can see you. Austin groans and tries to sit himself up, although he fails and slides back down, wincing visibly. Seeing him in pain worries me. I've known this kid ever since Ashley and I pulled him out of a horrible trafficking operation, and rarely have I ever seen him wince or show that he was in pain. He's more of a person who would suffer in silence and ask for help, so this side is very concerning to me. Listen, I know this is too soon. We need to talk about what happened. Yeah, I get it. You're not doing this to someone who cares, you're just only doing your job, I know. Hey, don't say that. You know I care for you. I watched out for you ever since Ashley died. I wonder what she would have done if she was here. She'd probably cry, slap you, and then start screaming. I swear that woman was bipolar. Only when it came to you. Anyone else and she would have just walked away without saying anything. He shrugs his shoulders and looks back out the window. I should probably ask him how he's feeling. Austin may be extremely strong and reserved, but it doesn't mean he doesn't have emotions or feelings. The thought of him expressing those leave a very sick feeling in my stomach, but it's the right thing to do. He could have died today, and knowing Austin's interaction was not as lighthearted as I wanted, it makes me a little sad to think about that being the very last time speaking to him. So how are you feeling? The idea they got me makes me feel comfortable. Other than that, I feel fine. You don't have to lie to me. I grab a chair and sit down next to the bed. It's okay to tell me if it hurts. What are you doing, woman? I take one of my hands and place it on his. I'm just trying to make sure you are okay. Listen, Julia, I've been through this several times before. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes, for God's sake, woman. It's gonna take a lot more than 2 straight rounds to bring me down. I see, so it was only twice? Nothing too bad damage-wise, I just lost a lot of blood. Yeah, I saw Monika. She has blood all over her. Wait, she does? Why hasn't she, gone home or something? Isn't the answer obvious? She's worried about you. I mean, it's not like you got shot or anything right in front of her. That would just be too much for a girl like her to handle. I let my voice raise a bit of irritation. Austin is so insensitive at times. He expects to be forgotten like he has never made an impression at all. But he will learn eventually that when you have a girlfriend, that just isn't possible. Whatever you say. No, onto the real information. Something like this just doesn't happen randomly to you. Did you notice anything strange before the shooting? None. The car was black, it looked like a sedan, and I didn't recognize the man who pulled the gun. That's basically it. Any reason why someone would try and kill you or Monika? Thinking about it, I'm not here in this town. No one knows who I am. And Monika just isn't as anyone else. Are you sure about that? What are you getting at? Nothing specifically, just that if someone wasn't trying to kill you, they're probably going after Monika. Doesn't seem likely. But yeah, I guess we should keep all possibilities open. Austin shifts in the bed and winces slightly. Any permanent damage? Does it matter? Yes? I need you in top shape. I'll be in top shape after this anyway. I see. Just focus on recovering. I'll pull camera records and see if I can get the license plate of that vehicle. Go for it. Let me know what you find. As I stand up to leave, Austin reaches out and grips my wrist. Get me out of here quickly. See what I can do. Monika wants to see you, so I'm gonna tell the staff to let her in. Thank you, Jules. You haven't used that nickname since you were little. Hearing you use that nickname nearly brings me to tears. I remember his cute little eyes looking up at me, cheering Jules as you ran to hug me. This little boy turned into such a monster, but a monster that we all need. Not saying another word, I leave the room and retrieve Monika. Julie leaves the room with an odd expression on her face. She's had those ever since she came in here. It would be a lie if I said I wasn't concerned. But then again, who am I to question? I'm the one who took bullets for Monika, which nearly cost me my damn life. But honestly, it was needed. I wasn't going to sit there and let someone hurt Monika. My instincts kicked in. Monika opens the door and walks inside, her face red and scared. I gently raise my arm up and wave to her. Hey, Monika. Austin, you're awake. She probably runs over to me. Her arms reach out to me but stop inches from making contact with me. I shouldn't hug you right now. You're still in a lot of pain. Don't worry about it too much. What matters is that I'm alive. Yeah, I don't even know what happened. All of a sudden you told me to get down and then I hear a lot of gunshots. Then you're on the ground next to me bleeding. You took those bullets from me. I don't know how I could ever repay you. Just don't worry. I wasn't gonna let anyone hurt you. But it nearly cost you your life. And if I lost you, I don't know what I would have done. Am I really that important? You're more important than you think. Monika over this topic and tries to change it immediately. How do you feel? I'll be fine. Just a flesh wound. I'm glad to hear. Monika sits down on the chair next to the bed and places her hands on mine. Why do I feel like we said that out of like a little lighthearted joke? I feel like he said just a flesh wound as like a light joke, but at the same time being serious. I don't know. It felt like a mix of both. Only now do I notice that she is covered in blood, and it's mine. All of a sudden, the visions of what I can remember in the image of her panicking over me flash before my eyes. She looked scared, frantic, worried I was gonna die. She ripped off a piece of her own clothes to help stop my bleeding. As a result of that, she became covered in blood. Well, in my blood. Only now does it become evident how much stress Monika was put through. A new heavy feeling overcomes my stomach. Monika lowers her head and looks down to the neatly cleaned marbled flooring. Don't worry too much, things could go a lot worse. I'm just happy that you're alive. That's all I care about right now. Her voice cracks and shakes as her water eyes fight to produce more tears. I place my hand in hers and tighten my grip. Monika leans forward and wraps her arms around me. She rests her head against my shoulder, which becomes damp quickly from her tears. Ignoring the stinging in my side, I endure the pain and hug her back. Deliberating in my mind, I decided to inform Monika's father about this incident. This is something that Monika isn't really prepared to explain. Since I've been through this more than once, it's best if I just do it for her. I just needed to recover as much as I can first. Damn. Oh, 5:40. Still in the hospital, I take it. The hum of the elevator just barely manages to drown out the god-awful music that plays lowly. I always really despise elevator music. The sun's just barely coming up, it gives the glass elevator's view a much more inspirational aesthetic. I'm on my way up right now. I should be finished in a little bit, about 10 minutes ETC. Good, take it easy up there. I don't plan to cause any problems. Yeah, well, you have a habit of being in the middle of problems. It's only been a week since you were in the hospital. Not like I could ask you to do this for me. I mean, I could, but you won't. Let's go over one last thing. What isn't okay for me to tell him? Anything you couldn't tell Monika. Got it. Call me when you're done. One of the front of my pocket, I went in and tried to stand fully straight. God damn, my side hurts. I grip my teeth as hard as I can and fix my bearing. The elevator door opens and I walk inside of a moderately sized waiting room with a single brown desk in the middle. A good-looking middle-aged woman sits at the desk staring at me the entire time I approach her. Explaining my appointment with the secretary, she points down a small hall with a very ornate door being the destination. Her hand moves on the desk. It isn't more than a few seconds later that I hear a small buzz inside of a metallic lock toggling. A controlled access door. Nice. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'll end off this episode. It is a little bit shorter compared to previous episodes, but it is going on 10 o'clock and I need to finish this video. So, yeah, it is like pretty much the end of the weekend. Either way, hope you enjoyed some Doki Doki Fruits Literature Club mod. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this episode, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. You want to see more Doki Doki from me, because World of Dreams. Once World of Dreams Act 3 releases, I will be playing that. Don't worry. Act 3 World of Dreams, I will be playing that when it releases. I mean, I plan to. I hope to. I need to upload this series more. I need to upload Fruits Literature Club more, record this more, so that way, when World of Dreams Act 3 comes out, it doesn't surprise me, because then it'll be like 2 Doki Doki series. We'll have to install and uninstall mods. It'll be a pain in the ass. Anyway, click on that bell as well. Click on all, so that you are notified if I make a video, or if I somehow stream. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I really don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna stream, because my laptop just bugs out. Every time I try to stream, my laptop bugs out, freezes, everything crashes. It sucks. Maybe I'll stream soon. Who knows? Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time on Doki Doki Fruits of the Literature Club mod, as we continue onwards and see what's up ahead. See you all next time with this mod. Peace out. And this music is absolutely fantastic.